An update now on the debt ceiling showdown, a partisan stalemate that risks tanking the entire U.S. economy. There are 16 days until the Treasury Secretary says the U.S. could run out of money to pay its bills. Today, President Biden and congressional leaders will meet again to try to hammer out a deal. And while the president says he is optimistic a compromise is within reach, Speaker Kevin McCarthy, he's not so sure. White House correspondent Allison Harris has more on that. Good morning, Allison.
Good morning to you, Mitch. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy is now suggesting that he and the president should be meeting one-on-one, saying he knows that negotiations are not right now in a good place.
I don't think we're in a good place. I know we're not. This ignoring the problem, thinking it's going to go away, he could bumble his way just into a default like he did on the border.
President Biden says there's been no progress on these debt ceiling negotiations. McCarthy echoing that despite these staff talks that have been happening leading up to a meeting here at the White House once again this afternoon. The two will meet with the other leaders in Congress, the top leaders, Senators Mitch McConnell and Chuck Schumer, as well as Representative Hakeem Jeffries. Senior advisor to the president, Gene Sperling, tells NewsNation that the last meeting a week ago went 2.5 hours long, calling the discussion productive, but warning that the reaction in the markets would be like the 2008 financial crisis if there is not a deal on this. Now, Republicans are set on getting spending cuts as part of the deal. President Biden refuses to make that part of the negotiations. Reports indicate that the White House gave Republican leadership a list of proposals to reduce the deficit by closing tax loopholes, but Republicans denied them. Clawing back unspent COVID money, stricter work requirements for social welfare programs, and budget caps are all still on the table, all things that Republicans are proposing. Now, President Biden over the weekend told reporters that he does believe they're going to come together and come to an agreement and get this done, as you mentioned, in a very short time frame here. The Treasury Department, Secretary Janet Yellen, she has reiterated that the deadline could be as early as June 1st. That $31 trillion debt must be lifted so that the U.S. can pay its bills. It is money that has already been spent by both the Biden and Trump administrations, and Republicans, as I mentioned, are set on getting those spending cuts part of the deal. We don't expect to see a breakthrough today, but hopefully moving closer to some kind of an agreement, Adrienne.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.